Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. How is everyone doing? I know I've been gone, child. And I am back again. I don't know why I keep having technical. I don't know what voodoo priestess, came around here and put a voodoo spell on me. Okay. But I have been going through it. You hear me? And I am just popping up on back. Okay, then look, I know I'm early. It's 7 o'clock. I'm using that live until 9. I know YouTube ain't sending out no notifications. So if you is watching this on the replay, do not blame me. Blame you too. Okay. But I hope everybody is having a good Friday and stuff. I'm around here, and we're gonna have a bit of a conversation, okay? I have not been. I ain't been live since Monday, child, and I blame my back. Okay, I blame my back and everything else going with that. Y'all know first things first. If you've not done so already, take a little second. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, down. Okay, we have good conversation and chit chats about all the stuff here on the corner. So you do want to subscribe and like the video and share the video and all that stuff. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Now I am here. I don't know. I look dry, okay? I got my same sweatshirt on because I'm cold and I had to cover up my dress or whatever. I'm not putting on any lipstick. Child, look. So, I was on live on Monday. Y'all know I was off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me just catch y'all up because the first thing on here say ER visits. I was live. I was off work. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Was supposed to go back to work on Thursday. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had been cleaning up, moving clothes from closet to closet, gathering clothes up to wash because I ain't washed them forever. So I had 2 huge loads of laundry to take to the laundromat that have been washing for me, and stuff. So we're doing all that stuff this week. And I feel like on around Sunday or Monday, my back, it was a weird, I was like, am I sleeping wrong? What is going on? I don't know. And I felt that like Sunday and Monday. Felt a little bit more on Tuesday and child, and on Wednesday, when I woke up, the pain in my back that was like in my shoulder blades, child, it was crazy. So I went about my day, took my clothes to the laundromat, came home, was doing stuff here, whatever. And then I had a live schedule Wednesday for 7, I believe. And I'm like sat down and was still. And I was like, this pain is really different. I don't know. Am I dying? And I literally thought I was having I said, you having a heart attack. That has to be what it is. Because why else would your back? It was a pain in my back, but like on the left side by my heart. And I'm like, I don't know what a heart attack feels like, but I assume it's what it is. And so I called my mom, like, Mom, I said, what if I'm having a heart attack? She was like, what? I said, this is pain. I don't know what it is. I said, what if I'm dying and I don't know it? I'm like, I think I'm going to the ER. So canceled my life, drove to the ER, and, was like, I don't know what it is. This is what I feel. It's this weird pain. It's like a sharp pressure, squeezing, achy. It's in my back. It's between my shoulder blades. It's on the left hand side. I feel tired. It was weird. Okay, I was like, I'm it's the beginning of a heart attack. So better safe than sorry. Come on into the ER. So that was Wednesday night when I went to ER first time. Then they ran like an EKG, an X-ray, all the blood work, urine tests, or whatever, because the doctor said that he didn't know it could. He said, I want to be sure that it's not a heart attack. I want to be sure it's not a blood clot. So they did all that for that. And he said, well, it seemed like, because all your tests came back normal, it made this be a really bad muscle strain. If you was lifting stuff or whatever, that could be what it is. Now, typically, I don't be carrying stuff heavily around or whatever, but I try carrying a damn air fryer. I carried in 30 damn packs of like 20 packs of baby wipes. I ordered from Amazon. The clothes, one bag, because the laundromat here, when we take it in, it costs per pound. The first bag I took was, I believe, like 32 pounds. So I just carried that, from my house to the car, whatever. The second bag was about 42 pounds, but I still didn't think nothing about it or whatever. I'm just carrying shit like I used to carry stuff or whatever. And that, lo and behold, muscles sprained and strained. And when I tell y'all, Wednesday night, I didn't get no sleep. I could not get comfortable. I was crying. It was so horrible. Because they gave me like a muscle relaxer and like some ibuprofen or whatever. And I don't like taking pills. I don't like pain pills or anything like that. So it was Wednesday night was horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. So then I go to work on Thursday. But Thursday, the pain got worse. And I'm like, am I dying? See, they wrong. I said, Mama, if I wake up dead, I need you to sue the hospital because they sent me home and told me it wasn't nothing. But I don't know because I still feel bad. Went back yesterday, but to a different place. And they was like, well, it seemed like it's, because all your stuff came back normal and the area where it do seem like it's just a sprain, but give the medication some time to kick in. It's going to hurt a little bit. But y'all, when I tell you, I swear to God, I thought I was dying. I swear on Wednesday, I said, I am dying. I'm going to see Elizabeth, like Fred Tapper said. It's got to be a heart attack because I know what it is. But my thing is this, it's always better safe than sorry for me. So I don't mind that I went to the ER twice, trying to pay all the co-pays. I got good insurance, or whatever. So last night, I was able to sleep a little bit better. I wake up like every hour or so because oh my God. But today I slept from like maybe 9:30 a.m. to around 2 p.m. And I've been popping pills as needed. So it's a bit better today. Like I'm actually up, around here. It's crazy. But I thought I was dying. And I was like, it's just weird. Because you don't know what's wrong. You want to, I don't want to go and feel dumb. And they say it's nothing. But I said, no, I'd rather go in and say them tell me it's nothing than me to die at home and because I ain't go. And because my bio father died from, heart failure, my stepfather who raised my dad, he died of a heart attack. And I'm like, you just never know. And I said, Mama, I do not want to wake up dead. I just do not want to wake up. And I don't want to wake up and say, Jesus, why am I here? Jesus, what happened? No, I wasn't. So I don't know. But I worried. were rigged. And so that's where I've been. I have not been on social media. I wasn't on IG, wasn't on here. I couldn't move. I've been in the bed since Wednesday. I mean, it's achy. Like, oh my God. Like right now, I can feel it a little bit more, but I took some Tylenol, like maybe a half hour ago, something like that. And then one thing left my life, I'll take my Robaxin and the ibuprofen and stuff to have the muscles go back. So that hopefully I'll sleep tonight again and get some rest. But I'm like, God, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't like, look, I hate being inconsistent and I hate getting sick. Even I was talking to my boss. I was like, I said, hey, I'm at the ER. I may work from home tomorrow because, if I get home late, I'm just tired. My back is killing me. I don't know what it is, blah, blah, blah. She was like, girl, take a sick day. Girl, shut up. Okay, take a sick day, whatever. And that was Wednesday night. I just stayed home yesterday. And today I was going to work from home, just do some hours. And she was like, sit down. Okay, stop. When about work, you're fine. You have your time. Like, just get better. So that's what I've been trying to do. So that's why I scheduled this at 7. So that way I didn't have to be up at 9 p.m. and stuff. But y'all know when I go off YouTube, the algorithm of child, it don't be algorithming. And I don't have time for that. Okay. No, I have not had in Wednesday, because I went, dropped clothes at the laundromat, went and got a mani-pedi, got my nails done, a mani-pedi, and I had lipstick on from that day. So when I went to the ER Wednesday, I was out. I was like, why am I ER at 7 p.m. with lipstick on? It was weird. So I don't have the energy to put on lipstick. I barely had energy to put my hair up in a bun. It was hard for me to put my hair up in a bun because, like, when I stretch up, my arms be hurt. Like right now, it's okay. But Wednesday, Thursday, and earlier, I was like, no, it's gonna be a messy month. I had time, but we were out here. So thank y'all for being here, because you could be anywhere else, but you're here for me. Okay. I have a wagon. The wagon is in my car. So usually, if I'm bringing in like all my groceries or whatever, that's stuff I use my wagon for. But because I've always carried my laundry bag, and it's never been an issue. But I think I was doing a whole lot. I was like, go, 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 go. And I was picking up, throwing, lift it, throw it in the, you know what I'm saying? And I was just moving. And I don't think I stood still enough to realize you doing too damn much, Jaylee. Sit your ass down, okay? I have had a lot of lifting and bending, usually aggravated. Yeah. And see, for my car accident, I had more lower back pain than anything else. But I have been going to my chiropractor, consistently, and that had been better and stuff. So it's just stupid because I feel like it was just dumb, and not being able to move and think. It's because I thought I was dying. And I'm like, I would drive. Like, I don't want to drive to the hospital. No, because that's what it felt like. Because the pain was intensifying. And because it was near my heart, I just assumed it's the beginning things of a heart attack, because you've been doing too much. You've been moving around and doing this and doing that. And God said go. And I said, God, I don't want to go. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to wake up dead at all. I do have my heating pad, and I slept, but I had my heating pad Wednesday night and yesterday as well. I haven't used it today, but I probably will once I go back in my room. I've been trying to be up and just doing things. But I was like, I'm just going to go to the ER. And I didn't feel bad. I was like, look, and I kept on telling them, I'm like, I don't know. Then my heart rate was elevated. I think my heart rate was at like maybe 119 when I left my house. And I would just, I don't know. I don't know. And I felt like, I'm like, that's what a heart attack is. And I was scared. Like, I don't, who wants to wake up dead? And I'm like, I can't. I was like, my mama. I don't want my mama to get a phone call that did I die? And it's weird. All that goes through your head or whatever, and then it's be stupid. And then I was like, well, damn. I didn't go live on Tuesday because I was gonna go live on Wednesday, and on Wednesday I'm finna die. I don't want to. I don't want to be on live and down camera. You know, those were the thoughts I was having. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was stupid. Then sitting in the ER, I was like, it's so quiet in here. I don't want to die in the quiet. It was just, child, the thoughts that pop your head is absolutely insane. It's crazy because I've been on pain meds and muscle relaxants for 4 days because I fell and bruised. See, and I didn't fall. I was just moving stuff, and I was saying how my apartment complex, we have an Amazon locker now in the other building. So they don't, if it's a package that fits in the Amazon locker, they put it over there. If I ordered like 20 packs of baby wipes, I use baby wipes to wipe my lipstick off of my eyes. So I had to walk over to the other building, grab the box, walk back here. So I was doing all that stuff, but wasn't really even thinking anything was too heavy to be lifting and walking back and nothing. Get the big ass heavy bag and take it to the car and, lift it up. And then I wasn't thinking about nothing until I was like, I'm dying. And sitting there like, hey, I'm going to the ER. It's FYI, but this is where I am. And it was the stupid shit ever. That's why I've been just trying to get myself together. I'm back a little bit. Yeah, I was like, it was some bull stuff. So I'm back. Okay, again, I know I told y'all. Then it's in July. Then I'm like, Birth Daddy just died July 15th. It can't now be August 14th. And I'm dying from a heart. It was all these stupid ass thoughts that ain't been a month that happened, and that's the whole grieving process. And that be making. I'm like, am I grieving too damn much? Am I too sad? Should I not be crying, kind of down or whatever? So it was just a whole bunch going through my brain. But I hate on YouTube. When you go away for days on end, like you fall out the algorithm, and I gotta build back up the shit, and I don't have time for that either. Okay, but I have topics, y'all. I want to let. That's where I've been. That's where I've been, and I'm gonna be good. But again, heart was great, lungs were great because they checked for blood clots. Because I said it could be a blood clot. That child traveling his way and trying to take me out. So make sure that ain't what it is either. And the crazy thing, where is it? Let me share my screen, y'all. Now, when I tell you, I have been saving stuff. Well, first, y'all know I had old content out from earlier this week. So y'all know if y'all have not seen the other content that's up, it was other videos from Monday, Tuesday, and before that. So go ahead and watch that stuff or whatever, and let that stuff be. Okay. However, I have been saving stuff on Instagram because I plan to be live on Wednesday. So we have things. Where am I sharing my screen? We have things to discuss. Okay, things to get into. But the crazy thing, we're gonna start here because that's what it is. When I heard about this, so I already heard of BeatKing. He is an artist. I think he's like a producer as well. And I think that was yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday when they were. He was 35. You hear me? It was 35, 39. Child young. Okay. However, when they reported he had passed away. Okay. And I was like, damn, he's so young. I wonder what happened. And then says it was a pulmonary embolism, which is the blood clot. And I'm like, bitch, I thought that's what I had. Because y'all know blood clots was also called a pulmonary embolism. Those are they call them silent killers. Because if there's a blood clot, which usually starts in a person's leg, it travels on up through the body and takes you out. You hear me? And when the doctor, on Wednesday at the ER, the doctor said, Dr. So-and-so, he said, we're going to check you for heart stuff, but also make sure you don't have any blood clots. And I was there, so they was on it. Because a pulmonary embolism is, you have to catch it before it take you out. Okay. So today, find out that's what BeatKing passed away from. Okay. It's crazy because when people, and this is the thing, when you feel weird, go to the doctor. Okay. I am a person where if I feel weird, I'm just gonna go to the doctor. That's why I went on Wednesday and Thursday. I don't care. I'm here both days. Okay, because when you sometimes if they either don't pay no attention to what you're saying, if they maybe ignore your pain, you want to be sure that you feel weird. So ask the doctors, what the fuck, why I feel weird? Okay, why do I feel weird? That's why I told my mama when I got home Wednesday night, I said, Mama, if I wake up dead, sue the hospital. Because I went down here, gave them all the information they needed, and they ran blood, urinary tests, EKG, X-rays, and all of that. All my level child came back normal. You hear me? And that's why they sent me home that day. And when I went back on Thursday, again, they were like, but the doctor looked at my stuff the day before and said, well, yeah, all this looks normal. And when she went and checked me and she was pushing them and that, she, are you have any leg issues, any stomach issues? I was like, no, it's just my back and between my shoulder blades, blah, blah, blah. But I was very, very, and be very, very detailed. No detail is too little, because if you have back pain, okay, if you have back pain, for instance, you say, oh, it's just my back. But if your legs also hurt, say that, because a blood clots will start in your legs and then travel. You know what I'm saying? If your shoulder hurt and your arm hurt too, if your arm feel a little bit numb, that's all. That's your arm like numb. My arm ain't numb. Ain't no shock, nothing. No detail is too, not important and whatnot. And they said he was at he passed out. Okay, passed out. They said he was at who was he at? He was doing a radio takeover at Urban One Radio One station. He fainted. Child took them into the hospital, pulmonary embolism. He died. It was two kids. I was like, Lord Jesus. But sometimes you just don't know. And sometimes we feel, I think sometimes even as black people, because I'm a black woman, I can speak myself. I do think sometimes we feel like, oh, it's no big issue. It's just a little, it's a little, it's like no. It's like no. And I was talking to a friend, and friend was talking about stuff, and I was like, and they didn't mention a pain they had. And I said, why the fuck didn't you tell me? And they said, well, because I ain't no fuck ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be sure that we are our best advocate. So the first time you feel something weird, like, I'm not saying if you cough, you get cancer. I'm not saying if your toe hurt, your toe gonna fall off. However, you have to pay attention to little stuff to be like, you know what? Let me just make a doctor's appointment, okay? Because my back should not feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack, okay? Your leg should not feel like it's burning and it's a very hot sensation. If your leg is sore and hot, that's usually an infection. You know what I'm saying? So it's that little itty bitty stuff that I think we have to absolutely pay attention to. Because at the end of the day, you never know. None of us know the day nor the hour, okay? And you don't want something that, because if you're not a doctor, you don't have any idea that 1 + 1 equals death. Sometimes you have to tell the doctor, hey, I got this one thing and this other one thing, and they'll say, well, hold up, ma'am, that may equal death. Let us give you some stuff to not let you die. Okay? And then, come on now, MP, because the first I had it was a male Caucasian doctor at the ER the first time. However, I did feel like he fully like listened to me. Like he wasn't doing other things, like fully listening to me, asking more questions, filling around, touching the blah blah blah. I heard him say, "Hey, get this and this." He was on top of it. When I went to the ER Thursday, it was I think she was black. I believe she was black. She was at least child mixed or something, okay? But she listened, and I love the fact that she went back and read the notes from the day before. So she was aware of my pain, and she didn't say, oh, it's okay, but she did say, it do sound like it's a muscle sprain. It sound like it's muscle spasms you're having, and you have to give the medicine time to work. And you may be in some pain, in the there. So, but she then said, however, if it gets worse, if the pain spreads, if you get a temperature, she still added, if any of these other things besides just the back pain in that area happens, either come to an ER but don't ignore it, So I love the fact that I'm not afraid to speak up for myself. I'm not afraid to say, hey, I need more help. I need more of this, I need more of that. And my thing is, I'm not a pain pill person. I'm like, I don't need no more pain pills. I want to know, no, let me know what's wrong. So I think a lot of times us as Black people, we sometimes ignore little stuff because we feel like, oh, it's not that bad. Like me, I felt the pain in my neck, my back, Sunday, maybe Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, I just slept wrong. And then Wednesday, oh Lord, I didn't ignore the heart attack issues. I didn't ignore. I went to the worst case scenario because I'm like, I know those things that you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? So hearing about, the BeatKing gentleman, who a lot of folk know. Hey, a lot of folk know. He was a producer, he was an artist, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Okay. We don't know if that could have been avoided. However, I just want to make sure that I'm saying to people this based on my situation and because of other, there's other stuff that we see going on in the world. If you feel weird, go see your doctor. Don't be afraid to go to the ER. Okay, my ER copay is $150. I don't care. I pay it because I'd rather be more safe than sorry. I don't really get sick. Also, I don't get sick often. I'm saying, I think once I caught COVID, that messed me up and whatnot. So now I'm like, man, what's wrong with me? What's going on? But I am more on top of my health than I was before. So, Shell, gone to the doctor. Get off here and go. You have to get that stuff checked out. And if you cannot get in to see your regular doctor, your PCP, go to ER or find an urgent care. Because you never know what it could be, and no one wants to wake up dead. At least I don't want to wake up dead. Okay, at the all. It's just, and even so, I think people, it's a whole bunch. Okay, it's a whole bunch. And I just want us all to be better. But if you're having headaches, that stuff could sometimes be aneurysms. If you're having headaches and pressure, any pain in your arms and that stuff can be, it can be blood clots, it can be heart attack, it can be anything. And we don't know because we're not the doctor. But I always say, if you feel weird one day, if it's weird enough, don't, hey, yeah, I have to go to a little urgent care. And if you feel it 2 days in a row, go get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Go figure it out. And my thing is, I was like, doctor, is my heart okay? You're like, your heart is great, your lungs is great. There's nothing here that you want them to rule out the work. Because once they said my heart and lungs was great, because the lungs could be a blood clot. And once that was fine, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, Shell, get your ass to the hospital. Okay, doctor, ASAP. But may BeatKing rest in peace. He had 2 daughters, so may they, condolences, all that. Not waking up with head pain. Yes, it can be carpal tunnel, but you want to go in. The thing be this: you want to go and let your doctor know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because if you never say nothing, they never know. They never know. It can be carpal tunnel. Because sometimes if I sleep weird, I sleep on my hands sometimes. So sometimes my hands will feel tingly, but I be sleeping on my hands. It is comfortable like that or whatever. So sometimes it happens to me well, but again, I mentioned that to my doctor, and stuff. Okay, but you are your best advocate. Okay, you are your best advocate, and do not let any doctor say, "Oh, you're okay," if they ran some kind of test. No, they should always run blood work. urine tests, all of that. Okay, do not be afraid to ask for X-rays, to ask for CTs, to ask for MRIs, to ask for ultrasounds. You know what I'm saying? It can be blood. It could be blood clots. It can be gallbladder stuff. It can be anything that you don't want to turn into something worse. But anything, chest pain, anything around your heart, anything where your body is warm to the touch and sore. No part of your body should be warm and sore unless you just had sex and it's your coochie. That's it. Okay. But your body should not be warm and achy and hurty. Like that's not, that's usually some kind of an infection. You hear me? Okay. So let's try to get into some other news around here. But that's where I've been, and we let that be, and we're gonna get into that. Okay. I want to say some congrats for folks, people, because if you around here talking about bad stuff, let's bring the spirit up. Okay, let's bring the spirit up and out of the, sickness and stuff. I'm around here, I'm back, and I'm gonna try my best to be more active with y'all. So let's not wake up dead. We will not speak that into existence. I will not wake up dead until I'm 139 years old and stuff, and we here together as the JayBird crew. But congrats to Eva and Tyler LaPlay, who will be in a new Lifetime. Is everybody in Lifetime? I feel like everybody getting Lifetime movies and shows or whatever. Okay, Eva and Tyler will be playing in Buried Alive and Survived. That's a dumb title. Buried Alive and Survived. To me, it spoils it. Let me think you dead. Why will I not know you dead? Okay, anyway, it says Eva will play the role of a woman who takes a horrifying turn when her ex-husband, crazy as LaPlay, gets out of prison. Okay, it's based on some book and blah, 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 blah. And clearly somebody is buried alive and they survive. Okay, either way it go, congrats to them. Oh, I am saying congrats to all people who get jobs around here, keep being booked and busy. Y'all know Eva is on BT Plus, is All Between Men. Tyler is on BT Plus, not BT Plus. Well, yeah, BT. It's on BT. No, Tyler is on who is it? Hulu. Child, a show with him and Megan and them. I can't think of the name of it. He's also on Stars, P Valley. What's another show he on? What's the Hulu show with him? And is it Hulu? I don't know, but they on a couple of different shows. So congrats to them for what they do and whatnot. Child, they say, now, I did not fully watch the Olympics. But I know I saw Snoop all up and through, hearing stuff or whatever. Snoop made about $9 million for working the Paris Olympics. Snoop, child, me and him laugh because Snoop, people really love Snoop. I said you would not think that for some time, he was on trial for murder years and years ago. I said, but since then he's been very much so always being accused or whatever. But yeah, Snoop was around there, child, being the active, fun-loving, former gang member, but reformed rapper and philanthropist and hip-hop icon, but he is, you know what I'm saying? But he was suggesting he made about $9 million. Now, I feel like it makes sense. Snoop Dogg is entertaining. He is funny, He has the gift of gab, okay? And, he don't just smoke weed or whatever, he be the whole time or whatever. So congrats to Snoop for getting that money, you hear me? Because, Snoop's not really around here, making music currently. So to me, Snoop is a retired rapper, but I feel like, because I was like, if you my age, I remember Snoop Doggy, who I remember the first one, you hear me? And when he was into that gangbang and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But after that, he was found not guilty of murder. And he completely, to me, he still was always Snoop Dogg, okay? But my sweater feels so, it's so, girl. Stupid. when your clothes are bigger than they used to be. Anyway, Snoop reinvented himself and got out the bull stuff. Okay. He still was rapping. He was still, a gangster rapper. But I felt like he fully was like, you know what? I can't be going on trial for murder around here. Okay. I can't be doing that. And he has completely transformed. He be around there with Martha Stewart. Now, even though Martha Stewart is a felon. Okay. Martha Stewart is a white woman felon who went to prison. Okay. But Snoop still be in them white spaces. He be in all the spaces. And I feel like he is like just a little teddy bear. Okay. He be crib walking. I said, child, they have to be around here. The murder was killed to the game, man. Okay. I was like, that's like Snoop used to act like a pimp. Didn't Snoop like go to an award show with hoes on leashes at one point, and he wild at the Olympics carrying a child anyway. But congrats to Snoop for his $9 million thing. Okay, congrats to Alicia Keys. She received her first solo diamond single with no one. Look, I was watching something, and when Alicia Keys first came out with songs, the album songs in A minor, she could really sing. And I do notice now, sometimes she don't sound the same or whatever. But I still feel like she can say her voice just changed a little bit. But that song, No One, love it. I just want you close. I love that song. But the song is Diamond now. Okay, it's a great song. You know what I'm saying? And I love Alicia Keys' old work. Like her first 2-3 albums is what I love the most. Okay. They say one she got was Beast because they say she got was Swiss Beast and was Swiss Beast and his wife and all that foolishness or whatever. That the drama of that snatched her was, I said, it didn't take her voice. It did not, because she can still sing. But also I feel like sometimes when people sing these high note songs that once their voice sometimes mature, sometimes they have to just change how they sing those notes. And so, like even with Beyonce sings some of her notes a little bit differently, but her voice, she gave her voice trained. Okay, so I still feel like Alicia can sing and stuff. But congrats to Alicia Keys for her diamond single for No One. I still love that song. No one, no one, no. Anyway, congrats to Tracee Ellis Ross and Tyrese Henson. They will be in a new stranded comedy series. I'm like, a stranded comedy series. Look, Tracee Ellis Ross has a comedic acting to herself that I love. I think she's a really good actress. She's a really good actress. And when Taraji is paired with the right person, she's funny too. But I think they're both great actresses, okay? So they will be in a new, it says Audible kind of, is Audible, is it a channel? Anyway, Stranded will be best friend Janet, played by Ross, and Serena by Henson. Have a girl show to reconnect, but at their party, both crash. They're the lone survivors to watch ashore on an uncharted Caribbean. It's a whole bunch of shit. They come out on November 7th. Anywhere go, I'm going to find out where it is and watch it. Because I don't know what Audible is. It's a new Audible comedy series. But is Audible like a channel? Is it an app? Child. They say it's like Gilligan's Island Black Girl Edition. I would want to see that. But I hope whatever channel was on, I can find it and watch it. Because again, it premieres on November 7th. Okay, and we love Tracee Ellis Ross and we love Taraji. So kudos to both of them. Okay, I feel like I got other things. Congrats to people. We have some fashion things, Fancy Garcelle. Okay, she had a movie, Tempted by Love, that was on Lifetime. Okay, her and the black guy whose name I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. That's the black guy that was with her. I want to watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know if I get some sleep or not. But y'all make sure to go watch Symptom by Love with the Garcelle and it's been right there. Again, I like her outfits though. whoever has been styling Garcelle recently, she's been doing great. Oh, Audible is the audio. Oh, but it's the audiobook on Apple and Amazon. I have Amazon. I'm gonna have to see. But yeah, Garcelle's new show, not new show, it's a new movie. I heard it was good too. I did. So we shall see. But anyway, Garcelle is dressing child fashioning out here. Okay, but anyway, go make sure to watch her movie because again, we have to support Black entrepreneurs, artists, directors, and all that shit. Okay. Well, I feel like it was somebody else for some congrats, child. Wait, let me keep looking. I gotta be. Oh, now, and y'all know I don't like Lala as an actress. I feel like Lala always Lala. It says Kim K Inc.'s first deal with 20th TV team with her best friend, basically, with Kenya Bears and also Lala, for something. I mean, I just don't feel like I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want to sound like a hater. Lala still feels like a basic actress who plays herself in different roles. And Gabrielle Union already had that on lock, okay? But Gabrielle Union still acts great. And Lala, to me, just doesn't act great. You know, and Lala and Kim are best friends. You want to put your friends on. You know what I'm saying? You do. You absolutely want to put your friends on, but also put your friend in some acting classes. It's a comedy. I'm like, she not even funny. Okay. I'm just mad about it. Okay. It says it's going to be called Group Chats. It's in development for Hulu. What else do it say? So I don't know what it's about, but I just don't like it. I don't. And I feel like if Kim wants to dabble her foot into, TV and blah blah blue, I don't have an issue with that. But also, that's like I don't like BMF adding in rappers who can't act. And Lala to me is not a comedic actress. She and I do not want to sound like a hater, but I was like, no. I mean, I'm no sub. That's her friend. That's her friend. But I'm a firm believer in you hire or you get your friends to do stuff they are great at doing. You know what I'm saying? If Kim, who else is Kim friends with? I don't know. But I'm like, Kim, you have to know other actresses and stuff. Now, maybe Lala has been strictly in a lot, because I kept on saying, I said, Lala needs acting classes. She needs acting classes. When Lala was on the first season of Power, and she played Lakeisha, she was okay in that because it was Lala played a little hood best friend and stuff, and it was real simple. But every role she's been in, it's just her, and not even her playing a good her. It's just her. And I said she just need act classes, and she ain't take none. So maybe she's been in acting classes and she's better at it. But I would never want to hire my friend to be in my production if I know I can find somebody better to do it and give my good friend a secondary role. Lala don't need to be starring in shit. That sounds so haters, and I don't want to be one. But Lala does not have starring role skills. She's a supporting actress, unless she has been in the acting classes and getting her together. So we shall see. But it was some bullshit, y'all. I'm up to say it's some bullshit, like I've been saying before. Let me see what else I have to go through. I don't know. I saved too much stuff. They made Raven Goodwin, Niecy Nash, Courtney B. Vance will be in Ryan Murphy's horror series Grotesque. Is what Grotesque here? I can't pronounce that word right. Now I saw a preview or a trailer for this Grotesque show. It ain't for me. When the trailer for stuff look like it's some weird satanic ghostly weird vibes, weird shit, it ain't for me. I'm all for sci-fi and little murder this whatever, but why I gotta sing is I don't know. So I don't know if they made the trailer be more grotesque than the show will be, but the series stars Niecy Nash as a detective. She is investigating a series of disturbing crimes that hit close to home, haunted by personal demons. Haunted by personal demons and a strange family life. She enlists the help of her sister, somebody named Diamond. Who is I don't know who Diamond is. Somebody else, child. A journalist with a complex past to unravel the sinister web of secrets behind the horrific events. So look, I love Niecy Nash, I love Raven, and also I love Courtney B. Vance. However, I'm gonna need somebody else to watch episode 1, tell me what it's like, and let me know, okay? Because I don't play with the spirits. I was watching a show called Evil that was on CBS because I like the Luke. Is his name Luke Cage? The black ball guy who used to play. Well, I think he used to play Luke Cage. The big black ball guy on the show called Evil. And I watched a couple episodes. I'm like, oh wait, this really is about some evil shit. And I was like, nope. Okay, I have a rule. I don't want nothing. Anything I feel could alter or enter my spirit because we are my dream. Nope. But again, I only saw a bit of a trailer for it, and I'm like, is that a ghost head? What is it? What's some lights? What's going on? No. Oh, nope. You hear me? No, ma'am. But that may have just been the trailer and not what the show will be. If the show won't be like that, I'll watch it. Okay. I'll watch it. We shall see. But again, congrats to them as well. Because y'all know we have to be around here supporting the black actresses and stuff like that. Okay, that may be all of the congrats for people. It was a lot, right? This is what happens when I be gone for a minute. Now let's get into some stupidness. Okay, let's do some. Oh well, first of all, let's do this one. Okay. Woman arrested after being caught sharing all you can eat at Applebee's with other people at the table. Now this is my thing. I'm not rich. I'm still asking for some millionaire people, billionaire people to send me $40,000. Okay, I still want someone to send me $40,000 in my account. Okay, however, I can afford Applebee's. Okay, a 28-year-old Shanisha Cobbs of Chicago was out dining with friends. Okay, they ordered two. They ordered two all-you-can-eat specials. Okay, that cost $15.99. Okay, $15.99. Okay, where guests can choose from all-you-can-eat boneless wings, shrimp, or riblets. Okay, and unlimited fries. Okay, well, Cobbs and her crew ran into trouble because they found out the two specials was supposed to be for two people. They all was eating from there. Okay, and you can't do that. I'm like, first of all, why? I mean, and I know sometimes you fall on hard times. I fully get that. And sometimes a person may not be able to afford it. But I also feel like Go somewhere cheaper than $15.99. Or get you a Ziploc bag and just dump some stuff in your purse and leave it be. Okay. However, when they found out, that means the Applebee staff found out, okay, they paid for 2 all-you-can-eats. However, 4-5 people was eating off that. They're like, you can't do that. Okay. So she was arrested because she refused to calm down, ignored the police or whatever, and she was charged with this disorderly conduct. Her friends paid the tab after realizing the menu did state per person. I was like, come on now, you can eat a lot for $15.99 if you go to the market. I don't like it when we go out to places and we are knowingly trying to get over, quote unquote, because all you can eat. They're not saying you can't. They're not saying bring 5 people and all 5 of y'all can eat. All y'all can eat for that. That's not what it is. Okay, and when you're trying to kind of get over and pay less money, you know what I'm saying? You can't be upset that you are confronted about it. And they're like, well, no, because the thing was, once the restaurant figured out, all y'all was eating off of that. No, y'all all have to pay your money. You all have to pay $16 plus tax plus tip, okay? And she ain't want to pay. And so because she didn't want to pay, they called the police because she was acting up in the restaurant. Then the police come there. She ain't want to be quiet and whatnot, and she got arrested. I was like, first of all, Applebee's food is not even worth it. Okay? They not even worth. I was like, Applebee's, they don't even really have good drinks. My rule be this: I want anywhere I go has to have a good drink, But Applebee's is not even the best restaurant to try and go get over on. And to not only try to get over on them, but get arrested, bitch. Look, no, ma'am, no, thank you. Okay, so I blame her because don't be trying to get over on Applebee's when they food is like shit. Okay, where is the other person I want to discuss? So I gotta find it, y'all. Bear with me. Oh, I might be ended up top. Let's get to the wing lady. 68-year-old lady stole $1.5 million worth of chicken wings while working for school. Sentenced to 9 years in prison. Now, look, I know a lot of folks that is 9 years. Why she get 9 years? That's not fair. Now, this all happened, during COVID times and everything. They had, kids who was being homeschooled, but were still getting school lunches because they were low income. Well, she was the person in charge of ordering the food for the kids at home. Okay. Vera Liddell, 68-year-old Vera Liddell, was putting on ordering a regular. Now, the kicker with me was because I said, how they found out? Well, I did not know. They said schools don't serve chicken with bones in it because it's a choking hazard. I said, now that you think about it, we never did have chicken with bones in it. It was already it was like chicken. It was never chicken with bones. But they said because bones can be a choking hazard, schools don't order wingdings or chicken wings for that reason. Okay. And so she was ordering the regular food for the kids. Okay, regular food. But then ordering chicken wings for us. I said, not for yourself. I said, ma'am. Now, why would you do that? This is my thing. You have to understand that all crimes, okay, will get you fucked up. Okay? There really are no crimes that you will be like, I can forever get off. eventually somebody will catch on. When you if you do something one time, that's one thing. You did it one time, you may possibly get away with it. But once you start repeatedly doing shit, like, somebody gonna catch you. And so she got caught. Okay. I was like, because she also pled guilty. She stole more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from July 2020 to February 2022. I said, first of all, she got a deep freezer. You know, a deep, because where do you put 11,000 pounds of wings? You know, where? 11,000 cases. 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Okay. And because she placed hundreds of unauthorized orders, so that was like stealing. It was a bit of embezzlement. There's thievery at its finest. Okay. When the school district did an audit, they're like, wait, because there's some money. What this money is missing? We had a budget. Why the budget? The budget went over 300,000. They're like, that don't make no sense. How did that happen? Child Gordon Food Services or whatever said, we know how she would come in a school bus and stuff. Okay, come ride a school bus and then get the chicken wings. Had that lady on some, had her on camera picking up food and she never took the school. Child, I said, so you was using the school's money. You were using the school's, bus. You were also not taking it back to the school, taking it somewhere that all kinds of illegal. And while I feel like, okay, 9 years is a lot. However, it was $1.5 million worth of chicken in Illinois. I'm like, right, that's not even like that. That's child. So do I feel bad? No. Not at all. Not at all. Because I can see if she just got food for herself. Hey, it's COVID times, tissue cards. Because when COVID happened, everything got more expensive. You know what I'm saying? So if she had like, okay, I'm going to get myself some more stuff. It's just for me. That I would say, hey, it ain't that. But she was clearly getting this stuff and probably selling it or whatever and making money. Child, y'all gonna learn, stop. Child, we don't get no extra chances at all. And while folks, it's not even that it's a chicken. It was a plot and a plan because she had to scheme and scheming and scamming. Okay, I'm like, ma'am, that's the definition of stealing.
This ain't stealing.
That is stealing. Okay, that's the definition of stealing. You are secretly ordering more than you needed to order. You are making sure to go pick it up in a school truck so the food people ain't thinking is weird. You then use the food truck to take it here. Then I was like, ma'am, against the law. Okay, so again, she was sentenced to 9 years in the slammer. Okay, now I do know that the NFL star Chris Jones offered to pay the $1.5 million to get her free. Okay, and is that fair? I think look, it was if I mean, I don't think she should get off. Now he wants to pay the fee, so she don't owe nothing. That's cool. But Miss Ma'am need to go do. Maybe she should go do 2 years in jail. Okay, give her 2 years in jail. And the other 7 years probation or parole. But he offered to make up. I'll pay for it. If it can get her free. But I'm like, I don't feel like I don't feel like she should get off for, scot-free. Even if he paid the money, which hopefully will go back into the school system, But I don't think it's fair that she gets off scot-free. I don't think that's what should happen at all, because she purposefully misled everybody, because she had to hide that stuff. It's not that they ordered too much food and she kept some. It's not that the place sent too much food and she kept it. No, she purposefully ordered food the school did not need to keep for herself, and probably more than likely sold it. So I do think 9 years is too long to go to jail for it. However, give her at least 2 years at the least. Okay. Now I don't know if that man paid it yet or whatever. I don't know. But again, this for me goes for all races of people. We know Caucasian folk do stuff and do not get as much time as we get. We are aware of that. We know that. However, in hindsight, in addition to, we cannot do crime and then try to say, well, I should get off because white people do it. That's not how they are going to do us. They just won't. They are going to send us to jail. You hear me? They're going to make an example out of us. So I feel like if you are going to do something like that, you have to also know if you get caught, you probably is going to, it's not going to be easy to get off. So I get it. She's 68. She's an older woman. If she get 9 years, it would, she get out, she be down at 80. I get all that. Child, she got that chicken. No tea, no shade. She got that chicken. Okay. We have to remember we can't do stuff they do. Again, I think a more fair thing would have been if it was a 9-year sentence, 2 years in prison, and then the rest should have been parole. And I think she should have had to pay restitution. You hear me? And I think her, maybe some community service at a school where she gets no payment, she don't have control of nothing, okay? But I was like, ma'am, child, put the fucking chicken. But was it good chicken? You had some good chicken. The lady, y'all remember a couple years ago? No, like a year ago, I think. Maybe a year ago. It was the black lady who kids was fussing with the white neighbor. The white neighbor broke the kid's iPad. The mama came around there to talk to the neighbor, and neighbor shot the mama through the door. Well, that neighbor found guilty. Okay, good. Okay, Susan Shooter lady. Okay, the four lady who shot her neighbor, AJ Owens, back in June 2023. Was found guilty of first-degree felony manslaughter. Okay, I'm happy. Lock her ass up. Now give her 9 years. Now we know she won't get 9 years. Okay, whatever. But yeah, lock her ass up. Throw away the key. Okay. Now she has not been sentenced yet, but again, she was at least found guilty of first-degree felony manslaughter. Okay. We have to celebrate the wins when we get it, child, and send old stupid Sally to the prison. Okay, let her go around there and get some nasty chicken and get some dirty chicken in prison. I remember hearing this, and I'm like, bitch. And because it was a backstory that the neighbor had always been like, a little bit mean, nasty, racist, whatever. So yeah, send her to prison. Now, I feel like first-degree manslaughter ain't like no little itty-bitty charge. It's not murder. It's manslaughter. So she gonna at least hopefully do 5 to 10 years, I believe. I don't know because she's not been sentenced yet. But we shall see. But again, we happy to get found guilty. Okay, send them to jail, directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $20. Okay, get around there. Okay, get it. I know we don't like you. Yes, she is where she is supposed to be. Other the Romanian girl got her bronze medal that she did not earn. Okay, child, these Caucasianites, even the ones from Romania, I'm like, ma'am, you did not earn it. I would never want for someone to give me something, one, that I did not earn. Two, when I see the bunch of bullshit that's going along with it being a mess, I would not. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it. But she up and smiling with her punk ass with the child. Jordan will forever be the winner to us. Jordan has experienced the utmost of BS with this whole situation. I know she put out a statement. What had the statement she put out? No, right here. You know, she put out this whole thing about how women has been, how she's confronted with one of the most challenging moments of her career. But she's like, I'm a keep hoping the people in power do the right thing. Meaning, y'all know y'all damn wrong for taking my medal. Okay? We have to deal with so much, and it's stupid. And the what I love about this is how much everyone has completely surrounded Jasmine with love. I'm sorry, Jordan with love and support, and how supported she at least feels from the people that matter. That she understands that there's nothing that she did. It's some folks who just did not like all black people up on that podium, okay? And this little Caucasian heifer, right here, ma'am, you will look. This gonna sound mean, but I don't care. You will always come second best to Jordan, simply because you didn't win. It's really that simple, because the score was the score. Your score wasn't. I would never want a hey, here's your loser trophy, because technically we took. I would never want that. And in the sports of gymnastics, I would not want it. Now, if it was that Jordan's team did not do the proper thing to have stuff reconfigured, I would get wanting to get my medal, you know, because stuff wasn't done right. But the fact that everyone knows that the correction to the score was correct, Jordan was the proper winner, and that the Caucasianites basically cheated and got her medal taken and gave it to this red-headed white lady right here, and we don't like you. It's some complete BS. And I hope her medal. I hope an alien comes from space and shoot laser beams at her medal and it melts. I'm just. It made me mad. It made me absolutely, because it's like child, and it also shows how bad of a sportsman the Romanian people is. Your new legacy would be you're the person who did not win but still took the trophy. You still you aided in taking someone's medal away, and you know for a fact that it wasn't true. Because you could have easily said, I'm going to give it to Jordan. Here you go. But you took it, imposed with it, bitch, you didn't win. And I hope this going to sound mean too. I don't care. I hope you feel less than. I hope that all of the anguish that y'all put Jordan through, I hope that rains down on you, because you could have done the right thing and gave it, even after they gave it to you, you could have then, you know what, I'm going to give it to Jordan. Because once they give it to you, you can do whatever you want to do with it. But you are out here flaunting and smiling with it. So all of the pain and hurts and embarrassments and anguish that y'all are, that is being put on Jordan, all the racist comments that Jordan is getting, I hope all of that goes on the Romanian girl, her coach, who drove the bus. Okay, anybody who had anything to do with this happening, I hope all of the negative vibes just rain down on your head. Because you're some asshole. You hear me? Oh, bastards. Y'all take a little second. We're gonna do a little dance break. I need some water. Y'all take a couple, well, like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And dance break, like the video. I had not thought about how I had not been doing the dance breaks. I had just been my like the video, so y'all kept on where the dance breaks at? Where the dance breaks at? Well, there they go. Okay. I want to get into the damn judge job. What is Judge Man at? Okay, well, let me get back on screen, child. So, okay, Judge Kenneth King. Y'all, every time stuff happen here in Detroit, Michigan, I feel like I have to defend my city. I can't defend this judge. Now look, y'all know we have Judge Simpson here, who was a judge who was dealing with a guy who had to suspend the license and everything. We see him also deal with the guy who was cussing him in court. He gave the man like 500 odd days in jail. So, judges here, it can be whatever. Now, Judge Kenneth King is a judge here at our 36th district court. That's like the court here down in Detroit, okay? And when I first heard about the story that he put the little girl who was like 15, 16 years old in handcuffs, put her in the prison suit because the child had fell asleep in the court. Now, y'all know I had to do my own due diligence. I had to pull the news stories from our news cameras here, okay, to discuss what had happened. I have two of the news coverings to better explain what had happened. Now, for one, there was a program the daughter was in, for summertime to keep the daughter out of trouble and whatever, something to do. So the kids were at like a field trip to see court. Okay, the little girl allegedly was a little bit sleepy, had an attitude or whatever, and the judge thought it was the best decision to make an example out of her.
Saying that he was trying to send a message, a very strong message, to a 16-year-old girl and about a dozen kids that were with her on this field trip. His point in all of this was deter these kids from ever showing up in his courtroom for real, charged with the crime.
Now, bitch, being asleep is not a crime. So even if I was to be in your courtroom, I would never be here because I was asleep somewhere. Unless I broke in somebody's house and was asleep in the house I broke into, that's different. But I would never be in court but before you, judge, because I was asleep some damn well.
You fall asleep in my courtroom one more time, I'm putting you in the back, understood? You don't care? As soon as we bring the prisoner out, she can sit back there.
A field trip to 36 District Court downtown Detroit this week turned into a scared straight simulation. A judge ordering a 16-year-old girl into jail clothes and handcuffs.
Again, jail clothes and handcuffs. Now, again, the kids were not there for a scared straight program. Okay. Now we know of schools, of programs, of organizations that have troubled teens who go to scare straight programs, and the judge or whoever are supposed to scare them straight. That's something different. They were there on a field trip to just observe court. Now, here, 13th District is our main courthouse for Detroit. Okay. Putting a 16-year-old kid in handcuffs and in jail outfits, okay, is stupid.
You're not fazed by this at all, are you?
Judge Kenneth King directing his questions to a 16-year-old girl who fell asleep twice in his courtroom, and when she woke, it was allegedly with an attitude, laughing and mocking.
So why are you being disrespectful?
But that's according to me. The judge is saying, "Oh, she was laughing, mocking." But I'm asleep. Leave me for alone. Wake me up and say, chill out.
Respectful to this court. Yes, ma'am. You sleep at home in your bed, not in court.
You don't tell me what to sleep at.
And quite frankly, I don't like your attitude.
You can tell the judge had an issue. The judge was upset. And to me, this is different than when Judge Simpson was upset with the guy who said, who kept saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So that's being rude and disrespectful to the court, to the judge. It's like cuss the judge. That's different. But if I'm asleep, if I'm a 16-year-old kid and first of all, court is boring. Court is not, it ain't like TV. So I'm like, child, what would make you feel like the proper thing to do because someone was asleep, and then when you kept messing with them, they, as you say, had an attitude. The resolve should never be, let me put him in handcuffs in a jail outfit.
You can see at this point she's in jail clothes and handcuffs. The rest of the teens on the field trip behind her.
So you also doing all of this. So you're embarrassing me in front of my classmates. Now you're singling me out in front of everybody else and making an example out of me. And I ain't even do shit because I got sleepy.
They came with the nonprofit, The Greening of Detroit.
How old are you? You're old enough to know better. What is your problem?
I'm sleepy, bitch.
I apologize.
Sources close to the situation tell us at this point, the back and forth turned into a simulation to send a message.
I'm thinking maybe she needs to go to the juvenile detention facility. You do understand that we have a jail for kids.
That ain't why I'm here, sir. That's not why I'm here. You also cannot use me as an example for the other kids here. That ain't your job. Do your job, Judge.
King reportedly said he never had intentions to send her anywhere, but went on to describe to the kids what it is like at the Detroit detention facility.
Not a very pleasant place to be in that. You guys enjoy your freedom, don't you? Yeah. You don't have any freedom there.
Then he asked the teen.
That's where you want to go?
An actual attorney in the courtroom then steps in as if they were representing the teen.
First of all, attorney, you should say, Judge, my client didn't do shit. Why are you up here alienating and berating my client? But the attorney joined in like, oh yeah, let's, no, this is not the thing to do to children, to teenagers who are there with a nonprofit organization to see court.
She's nervous, doesn't do well with public speaking. Didn't want to necessarily speak today. I'm just tired.
Boom. She ain't come here for none of this. She didn't plan to be here. Okay. I don't want to talk to no judge. I don't know. I don't know how to talk to a judge. You know why? I don't get in trouble. So you're trying to hold me accountable as if I'm an adult who did something wrong and not a kid who was sleepy.
It ended shortly after that, with everyone in the group going home. The Greening of Detroit says this in part: although the judge was trying to teach a lesson of respect, his methods were unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Because the Greening of Detroit organization had no control over this even happening. That ain't why they sent the kids there. And their organization can get, in trouble, sued, because I sent my kid to you. You got my kid in handcuffs in a jail suit and embarrassed. I'm going to sue you and the court.
The group of students should have been simply asked to leave the courtroom if he thought they were disrespectful, adding the teen is traumatized. We're told that Judge King reached out to the 16-year-old parent, offering mentorship moving forward. But as of today, we're told that Judge King and nobody else from the court will be talking at this point because of legal reasons.
Because hell no, you can't mentor my child. You embarrassed my child. You embarrassed, berated, and humiliated my child. Now, the second part is from the mama. You hear me?
With the mother outraged by the way a judge punished her daughter on a field trip to his courtroom. Thank you so much for
Ain't our newscast beautiful, y'all? This happened here in Detroit. Ain't that beautiful, y'all?
joining us tonight. I'm Carolyn Clifford. 7 News Detroit broke the story 24 hours ago. Well, tonight, the teen's mom says she did not know what happened until we started digging. Her 15-year-old daughter fell asleep, and the judge felt compelled to teach her a lesson.
Again, sleep and lesson. Even if you in school and you fall asleep, you get woken up and maybe say, hey, wake up, but you're not supposed to be made an example out of for falling asleep at 16.
Well, now the story is making national headlines. The entire country is talking about how the girl ended up in handcuffs and a jail uniform. 7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Olsonida is following up tonight as the teen's mom sounds off.
That mom says she was horrified to see her daughter in handcuffs and says Judge King didn't have the full story.
Would you want someone to treat your child like that? Would you even treat your child like that if he fell asleep in the courtroom?
Latoria Hill is a single mother of 2 children, including her oldest daughter, Eva Goodman. She signed her up for a summer program with the Greening of Detroit nonprofit to keep her busy. What was supposed to be an educational field trip to 36th District Court Tuesday turned into a traumatizing experience for both of them.
A nightmare. Again, when parents put their kids in summer programs, it's so that, because if it's nothing to do here, it's to keep them in some kind of positive atmosphere, some activities to learn this and that and that and this. It's never for them to get into any kind of traumatizing situation. And that's what this absolutely was.
Judge Kenneth King not liking Eva's attitude and seeing her falling asleep, placing her in handcuffs and a jail uniform.
I'm thinking maybe she needs to go to the juvenile detention facility. You do understand that we have a jail for kids.
Latoria says Eva was falling asleep because the family does not have a permanent residence at the moment. They're just trying to make ends meet.
To belittle her in front of the whole world and her friends, to make her even feel more worse about our situation. I'm a single mother. I'm trying my best. I'm doing everything that I can.
You sleep at home in your bed, not in court.
So the fact that he was talking about you go home and get in your bed, how do you know my baby got a home? How do you know my baby got a bed, her own bed that she can sleep in? She don't have that right now. So she was tired.
We spoke.
And I'm like, and that's why people empower you have to be careful. Because while you're trying to be big, bold, and bad, and you know what I'm saying, make an example out of someone, first of all, you don't know them, you don't know any kid's home life. You don't know if that little girl is tired because she's having to run from predators. If she is homeless, if she's maybe a working teenager, you never know what their situation is. And instead of asking her, hey, are you okay? Why are you sleeping? You know what I'm saying? Instead, he berated her and treated her as if she was a criminal, being mean, rude, and nasty in court, and not knowing that girl has a hard life already. And I feel like her mama probably felt like a failure because I sent my child somewhere, for her to like engage with other children. And now she's all over the news from a judge, going off on her. And I'm like, to say, go get handcuffs and go get her. Was the prison outfit clean? Who wore it first? And the fact that the first question the judge and I had was, hey, what's going on that you are tired? Why do you have attitude? It was never even a concerning questioning to the girl. It was a, hey, you sleep. I don't like your attitude. Nigga, I'm tired. I'm homeless. I don't have my own bed. I can't sleep at home.
To Judge King Tuesday, who stands by his actions to discipline the child after showing him, quote, attitude.
So do I have any reservations? Do I think I was heavy-handed in what I did? No, I don't, because I'll do whatever it needs to be done to reach these kids to make sure that they don't end up in front of me.
Now, Judge so-and-so, you ain't shit. Because even when because sometimes in the moment, you may not think what you're doing is wrong, but when you watch it back and you think about it, you should always say, well, damn, did I have to do the, because you did not just like reprimand her, you put her in handcuffs in a jail uniform. You made her walk and get dressed differently and become a common criminal because she was tired. And y'all know kids 16, all kids have attitudes. What you don't do is make them, because now she probably don't, she gonna hate authority or be scared, one of the two.
So that was my own version of scared straight.
You didn't scare nobody straight. You made a parent upset. You scared my child. She was nervous, didn't even know how to act. She'd never been inside no courtroom.
Latoria, frustrated with how this was all handled, removed Eva from the summer program and stands up for her daughter now after she couldn't stand up for her in that courtroom.
And that's why the organization probably is upset, because parents will then remove their children from the program, which makes their program not have students. So that's the whole thing. Like, you fucking it up for everybody.
And my baby been struggling and she been held on tight. She been going to school. She get good grades. She don't give me no problems.
Judge King has offered to mentor the girl. The family says they are not interested.
Hell no. Hell no. He shouldn't mentor anybody. He should not mentor anyone. Not today, not ever. Now, I was pulling it up. One, they said the judge has been suspended, okay, from stuff. He need to be suspended. It says he was suspended after the whole thing happened. He's been temporarily removed from the docket. They're doing an internal investigation for him. They think it will determine if he needs more training to address any underlying issues that went into the incident. I saw somewhere else that he was also involved in some Michigan State program. Michigan State has now said, hell no, hell no, hell no. He absolutely, positively, where is that at? I want to put this. He absolutely, positively needed to be removed. Period. Because I feel like, again, I can understand if in the moment you make a mistake. Cool. However, looking back at what happened for him, not because he talked to the people. And even after talking to the people, the fact he still feel like, well, no, I don't think I did anything wrong. No. I think it's fine. Okay, sit your ass down somewhere. Okay. And I don't like the fact that he's kind of, his ego is still being defensive. Sit him down. Sit him down, and we don't like it. And I hope they look into old cases, because who else would you want him being an asshole to for no apparent reason? Okay. And I'll mentor you can't mentor my child. Not today. No, thank you. Hell no. Not no. Mm-mm. No. If you can't see the error of your decision and see where you took it one step too far, and that the little girl did not do anything to, because no one is saying that he should not have said, hey, wake up. No one should say that he should not have said, hey, if you're in a courtroom, you can't do this, you can't do that. No one said he could not have talked to her and explained what doesn't and does go on in the courtroom. It's the fact that you berated her and then made her put on prison clothes and you put her in handcuffs. You were not there to scare any children straight. That wasn't your job. That ain't why they was there. The kids were not there for a scared straight situation. Oh, bastard. Anyway, y'all, he on suspension. And I'm pretty, one thing about Michigan, child, we don't be liking attention. We don't be liking, all of that stuff going on. And anything else that is faulty with him, anything else that he's involved in, people are going to slowly separate themselves from him, mainly also because he's kind of still saying, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Mama Tina, yeah, my back hurting. I gotta lean back. Mama Tina and Richard Lawson are officially over, and she has to pay Richard Lawson $300,000 in a divorce settlement. That's a lot, but also not a lot. But I still feel like, so she will pay him $300,000. Apparently, neither one of them will have to pay spousal support. So he gets a $300,000, lump sum payment, and apparently they both will not, discuss the other one. You know what I'm saying? They would not say anything against the other one. Blah blah blah. Them good NDAs. Let's see. Tina was get a 2018 Tesla, a 2020 Bentley. Okay, a book deal, a 1% interest in a book in a management LLC, furniture, artwork, or possession, all creative works, ideas, drafts, other materials, blah blah bloop. She also had to cover all credit card debts she got during the marriage. She keeps her LA property and all of her belongings inside the house. Okay, Richard will get a 2021 Caddy Escalade, several bank and retirement accounts, all money owed to Richard Lawson Studios, any royalties earned, all creative works he came with, he keeps. Okay, he will also have to pay everything regarding the Cadillac. Okay, it says settlement also means that both signed an NDA. So neither one of them can speak negatively about the other or their children or grandchildren. Privacy and blah, blah, blah. I mean, this was seemingly a very private divorce. It did not get messy. I feel like they separated, filed for divorce, and we really did not hear much. And it's probably because of the NDA. I feel like because Richard Lawson is, an actor, he's in the game a while. Mama Tina is Mama Tina. I think both of them did not want to sully the other one, and they let it be. Okay, again, if she had to pay him $300,000 in the divorce settlement, that probably is chump change to her to get him to fuck our face, and he can keep his look. It's over. Okay, I do wonder, because his daughter, Bianca Lawson, like, would she be hanging out with Beyonce and them and stuff? Like, I don't know. Because y'all know Mama Tina love her, she still love the old members of Destiny's Child and stuff. Some like what she like is the family still a family or whatever. But yeah, Mama, they done. Okay. Once you older, sometimes it's cheaper to try to pay to get away. I saw this the Lil Uzi, and said Lil Uzi won a brace, he got braces. And so Dr. Pink Tape posted a picture of herself with Lil Uzi. And Lil Uzi got braces. Them some tight ass pants. Them is some tight ass pants. And first of all, the fact that that Uzi still has, does Uzi a they? I don't know. Uzi still has the scar in the forehead from the diamond he had put around there. But I was like, at what point the pants, they look like stockings. But JT love them, child. Love them pants, them shoes, the hat, the braces, the nose ring. That JT's person. Because JT's coming. Is them JT pants? Maybe them JT pants. I don't know. No, JT got hips. Yeah, let me move on. I want to keep me a message. I want to be messy. Breaking news: not Malika. Which one? What girl? One of the sisters. Malika and Khadijah. Khadijah Haqq's husband filed for divorce. He's requesting spousal support. I said, not already. So he's a former NFL player, Bobby McCray. He has officially filed for divorce from Khadijah, who again is sister, Khadijah and Malika, the sisters. Okay. It says Bobby lists the date of separation, July 7th. Damn, July 7th of 2023. So it's been over a year. They've been separated. Irreconcilable differences. I didn't know they broke. They said Khadijah announced their split last August. I didn't know. I'm paying no attention. I'm paying no attention. They have got married. No, started dating 2010. They have 3 kids together. He wants joint legal and physical custody. He also wants spousal support from her, and wants the court to terminate her to get it from him. Do she make more money? Because for you to ask for your wife to give you spousal support, like maybe she working, we just don't know it. I don't know. Anyway, child, he wants the monies. Tyrese is being dumb as usual. Tyrese posted saying DJ Envy wouldn't let me in. And he is music playing, but I can't play music. I'm still here stuck at the door. I guess the Breakfast Club don't want me to tell anyone about Beautiful Pain. See the guy, please come open the door, King. I said, no. Now who lets Tyrese in the building? Okay, because it looks like the building is closed. He didn't went in there after hours or before hours. He just asked, because where is the people? Okay, he said it as, I don't like shenanigans. Okay, my back is hurting. I don't like shenanigans. Okay, I don't like shenanigans. And Tyrese is always around here with his shenanigans. And he has to know he needs to stop. Okay. Now, I also see he did not tag Envy, Charlamagne, or the Breakfast Club. So trying to use them for attention to me is crazy. The last time that he was at the Breakfast Club was when he was fussing with them about stuff he said back when he was on that medication and blah, blah, blah. He then went on a whole tirade against Envy and Envy's wife. So, I mean, could Envy possibly say, I don't want him up here with me? It's possible. I wouldn't say it was wrong. If we don't rock, I don't want you around here. If you went on your social media and call me out and all these things, yeah, you don't need to be here. But can't nobody convince me that Tyrese really went up there and Envy said, lock the door. Tyrese went up with his gold shoes and that weird ass hat. He went up there while they were already closed to shoot this. Okay? Oh, dramatic. She's so fucking child. Tyrese aggravates me completely. Okay? If you want attention for your music, do it some other kind of way. Please. Where's the Karlie Redd stuff? Well, let me see. Karlie Redd had did an interview in her car. Okay, where is it at? Karlie was doing an interview in her car. So Karlie and that man she with, I watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't report on it like that or whatever. I know she with that man, and she did an interview in her car where she brought up that the man that's gonna be her husband, that when they started dating, he told her, hey, I know we just met and we dating. However, somebody pregnant by me, I think it's by me, it may be my baby. Okay. So she said, I knew from when we first met, it was somebody was pregnant, but I said fine. She then made it seem as if the girl had the baby and we are a beautiful blended family. Now, Karlie said that in her car on this interview. Okay. Well, the baby mama said, bitch, you lying. Okay. Show screenshots of Karlie commenting where this shows Karlie saying back to somebody, okay, because an ugly baby from an ugly girl can't keep a man, but I can. Check his body. My name is written on it in a tattoo. I said, now Karlie. This one also said, now you should know it. Baby from an ugly ass girl can't keep a man, but I can. 2 kids, different baby daddies. My name was written all over him. We got a planned pregnancy over here. Karlie also was saying that she finna get pregnant. Now, Karlie is 51, if not 53. Okay, and Karlie was saying she's about to have that man baby. And him having a baby by somebody else don't matter and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like, first of all, Karlie is a child. Karlie, you are too old to be with this bull stuff, okay? The fact that the mama was like, Karlie talking about we a blended family, but she's on social media calling me ugly and the baby ugly. Also, the fact that, where the girl at? The girl looks like Karlie. He has a type. Now, both of their faces look a little bit surgical. It's just a little bit. The lips look surgical or whatever. But I'm like, why is anybody acting like Karlie not about to birth my baby? They may get a surrogate. Okay. But I feel like Karlie at 51 giving that man a baby when he just had a baby with somebody else is stupid. And Karlie, but it's like it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? It's pathetic to me because it's like, why would you even think the girl got cardio face?
Low. I will never respect or want to be cool or have a blended family with nobody that talked about my motherfucking kids. And what motherfucking world do you think I'm about to sit back and be like, oh, okay? No, it's not gonna fucking happen. No sister wives, no none of that. I been told Tilo that when I saw Karlie
is engaged to a man named Tilo.
I was going to say something to her. I have not ran into the bitch. But for y'all to keep, I'm not no bitter baby mama. If she want to sit here and have a motherfucking baby at her age, go ahead. If you want to walk down the aisle with 10, 20, 30 bitches, go ahead. I have to deal with that man for the rest of my life. A ring don't keep a nigga. A baby don't keep a nigga. Nothing keeps a nigga that don't want to be kept, baby. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. I could care less. I don't care. I'm 25 years old. You think the next motherfucker don't care? I got 3 kids. No, you did me a favor. Now you have to worry about that man cheating on you. You put me back in the streets.
Karlie is engaged. So Karlie is 51, engaged to a man who just had a baby with a 25-year-old woman who had 2 of the kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. But Karlie, why are you up here at the child? T-Lo knocked up. Girl, what's the girl name? I don't know. Okay. But knocked her up, gave her her 3rd baby. Child.
And somebody said, I don't know, talking about your man's first child is low. It's very fucking low. I will never respect or want to be cool or have a blended family with nobody that talked about my motherfucking kids.
Karlie mad because that lady gave that man a baby and she couldn't. That's what that is. That's what that is. Look, we're not gonna judge 25 3 kids because look, it happened. Okay, it happened. You know, we're gonna leave. The issue ain't that she 25 with 3 kids. The issue is Karlie is 51, trying to have a new baby with a young man who just had a young baby with a young mama. Karlie, you the grandmama. Get out. Get out. Okay, the first red flag is that man named is T-Lo. That's red flag number 1. Okay, and then red flag number 2 is you talking about the girl not ugly for 1. Okay, and why call that baby ugly for 2? Child, that's your friend though. I need Karlie to get it together. Okay, fully get it together. Then the baby mama said, I got jumped walking out the club. Let's talk about it. Who jumped you? Was it Karlie? Karlie, you too old, ma'am. You too old. Who I got left? Let me see. We did Tyrese. We did that. We did my. Oh, okay. Let me get over to some other people. I gotta get because we gotta get to what's on the thumbnail, child. Let's do Kehlani. Now, look, I am not about to go step by step, day by day with Kehlani and the baby daddy. Okay, because in my eyes, both Kehlani and the baby daddy on some bullshit. You hear me? Because the baby daddy had a lawyer who went and filed paperwork based off stuff he said that he then took back. Okay? Then Kehlani took some stuff back. Then the baby daddy posted some screenshots. And I'm like, to me, both of y'all seem to be messy. Both of y'all need to keep people out your business. Because both of y'all seem to be saying stuff and taking it back. And I don't know why he's posting screenshots of whatever. Because I think the first time when the news came out of him accusing her of being in the cult and blah, blah, blah. Once he said that ain't what he said, his old counsel said that stuff and it was wrong. I feel like that should have been the end of it. I feel like nothing should have went past there. But I don't know if he felt offended. But child, this man started posting texts between them because he feel like Kehlani was saying, well, he was accusing me of this. And he was doing that. But I still feel like I don't care. She got a restraining order. But I still feel like I don't care. Because this is him saying, well, she got a restraining order, but she's the one that was doing this. I'm like, for all of this stuff, none of it seems as if one is right and one is wrong. But it seemed like it's both of them is being messy towards each other, and it should have never got to social media. And then they both were trying to prove the other one right, wrong, and indifferent to save face. But all they really showed was that they both are toxic to each other. And the only one suffering is the baby. But again, once that man, because I'm not reading all this shit. I'm not reading all this shit. It's stupid. Once she got a PBO against him and claimed he was abusive, then he was like, let me post all. No, go to court. Go to court. Because at this point, both Kehlani and the baby daddy are saying the stuff TMZ said, we didn't say. TMZ is lying and bloppy. I'm like, both of y'all seem to be lying and telling stories that don't seem to be true. So I feel like take us out the group chat. Take us out the group chat. It ain't worth it. Okay? If he's saying, hey, I didn't say it to TMZ, and then she said, we're going to see about it in court, neither one of them should have came, I think Lisa, neither one of them should have came and started talking to social media. That part was dumb if you ask me. Lee Gilbert. Because I want to be done because I'm tired. I got to take some pain meds. My back is killing me. Because I've been up for almost 2 hours. Nicci Gilbert ordered to pay $600,000 in legal fees. You know, Nicci Gilbert was suing the people with P Valley because she felt like P Valley and the writers, producers, and everybody stole the idea for P Valley from a show. I think it was like a little play she had. What was it called? Was it called Kittens and some shit? I can't think of what the name of her thing was, but she had a little play or whatever, and I've only seen bits and pieces of the play, but the bits and pieces I saw, I felt like it was so general. It wasn't as if it was exact. So the courts also, favored in way of the P Valley people saying the similarities were not distinct enough for it to be they stole your idea. It was general of a person, a gay man who had a cabaret show of women and what happened in the cabaret show. Yeah, Soul Kittens Cabaret. Okay. Again, I had seen like maybe the first 15 to 20 minutes of it. And while I can understand why she feels like it's similar, I never thought it was so similar as if they stole it. It was like, again, a gay man who owns a cabaret or a club where women dance. I never felt like, okay, yeah, they stole my idea. Okay, they stole the idea. And that's so she has to pay the $600K in legal fees because you've been suing us and you play too much. And they're now in season 3. The lawsuit started like right after season 1. And I feel like she kept trying to sue. Let me see. And she never was like, you know what, let me just get, I get, that's her work, that she is an artist, she's a writer, she's a whatever, and no one wants their art stolen. I fully get that. I understand wanting to be properly compensated for any intellectual property that you think someone took and stuff, but I also feel like you also have to know when to walk away. Because no tea, no shade, I don't know if Nicci has $600K to pay, in legal fees at all. I believe they said that her own legal fees, because the $600,000 is for she got to pay them for what they spent. I believe she had said at some point that she had spent like over $1 million on her own legal fees. And I was like, man, what you gonna do? Okay. And at one point when she was on her YouTube live, she said that she was gonna keep fighting. And I was like, I guess so. I would never tell someone to give up their, give up trying to protect, trying to get the proper compensation, trying to get the proper whatever for their own work. I just feel like because I've seen bits and pieces of her thing and I've seen P Valley, it didn't seem stolen. Similar, yes, but similar and stolen are two different things. There has to be something exact for them to feel like, okay, no, this idea, no one else could have came up with this. This is so, yes, y'all, and that's just that it wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, anyone can say that Nicci's cabaret thing was a play off of Players Club. Anyway, y'all think she got the money? I don't think she got the money. Hopefully she can find it. Usher was around here. He had to postpone his Atlanta show. His past, present, and future tour. I feel like Usher has been on tour, has been on just a whole plethora of shows for the past like 2 years. I feel like it was that residency he had. He then did the Super Bowl, but I just feel like he's been like nonstop working. And then he also doing his tour. So Usher said, I'm tired. Okay, I gotta rest. But my 30+ year career, I've always put my blood, sweat, and tears, and blah, 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 bloop. But guess what I gotta do? I have to reschedule the start of this tour because my body needs some time to rest and heal. I feel like Usher really, but it's a thing to where you want to stay on top of momentum. And if you are in demand right now, it's all the attention. You don't want to leave too much room in between for folks to forget how much they want to see you. But you Usher. Usher should have taken like a 2-month, like a straight break between when he ended the residency in Vegas and he went to do his tour. And he give your body some rest. You hear me? Give it some rest, okay? So we're gonna hope Usher is good. He gets some more rest. He can chill out. His body can heal. The question we need to be asking is, what the hell is Anita Baker? Okay, because Anita Baker canceled shows and we heard more sense. Okay, but Usher said, "I need some rest. Leave me be, bitch," and they said, "Fine." Where's Simone Biles? I got some stuff around here to get into, and some stuff I have to do tomorrow. Oh no, let's do Marlo. Child. Now we know that Kenya is off of Housewives of Atlanta, and Marlo was around on live, child, talking to be her messy self. Okay, listen up.
How do I feel about Kenya getting kicked off? I know people. First of all, y'all know I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. We're not haters. I don't want anyone to get kicked off that's a single mom with a child. But due to I know that she was one of the people who was strongly against me not coming back.
Marlo, a lot of people was against you coming back, but I digress.
I just feel like God does not play about his people, and what goes around comes around. So,
God, like, don't put me in this.
Figure this shit out. Keep putting on your Batman outfit and going into, what is she going into? Sally's and showing people how discounted your products are now. I just feel that what goes around comes around. I can't wait to see her. I got something to show her.
This is my thing about that. I'm all for a karma. However, Marlo, you can't shade someone who has a company and have their products in a store and you don't have that for yourself, okay? You can't shade someone who was on the show for multiple seasons back to back as a peach holder, and you was a peach holder by default, okay? By default. And you're trying to say, well, she was the main one who wanted to be gone. A lot of people wanted you gone because you didn't do right when you was there. Okay. Now, even the whole, I can't let her be a little back that I fit. It's like, but you can't even pop unless you're talking about Kenya. Now, we know Kenya did what she did allegedly, okay, and she's getting what happened to her. That's fine, but I feel like Marlo, you can't make it seem as if that's karma and God don't play about you. Because if that's the case, why did God wait 18 seasons to get you a peach? Why God ain't help you? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. My point is, I think Marlo trying to gloat and say, oh well, she gotta go and do them flips to show how much her products are discounted in Sally's, but she has a company. You don't. Is people still getting stuff from the archive? Is that in business still? We don't know. So I feel like it's the rhyme and reason of when you should, say like, what's the car? To me, Kenya is not the reason Marlo is off Housewives. Marlo is the reason that Marlo is off Housewives. So I'm like, you can't blame Kenya for that and say, she got a karma. Ma'am, she wasn't the only one, hoping your ass got let go. A lot of folk did, okay? But again, Marlo was messy. She's always been messy. And that's also why people felt like she dropped the ball on Housewives. She was too focused on being messy about other people than having her own story and having her own thing going on. And now you don't have any business that we know of for you to promote. Okay, get out our face. Simone Biles' mama. Now, Simone Biles' mom was on drugs when she was younger. Her children were, put into the system. Then Simone Biles' grandparent, her mom's dad, ended up adopting her when she was around, like maybe 4 or 5 or whatever. So her mom's dad and his wife are her parents. Those are her parents. Her mom was on and she was saying how now she would love like with her daughter. Now, I feel like when the mama said, I would never reach out to her, but I would want her to know that I'm open for us to have some kind of reconciliation. Again, her mama was on drugs, child, and she's supposedly clean now. When people say things publicly and say, "Well, I wouldn't reach out," when you make a post, that's you reaching out. That's you publicly reaching out, hoping it gets to whoever. Okay, if you don't want to reach out to her, you wouldn't go on the news and talk about it. Now it's up. Simone is 27, so it's been over 20 years, since she was adopted by her grandparents, and Simone can make the decision if she wants to reconnect with her mom. But the mama doing an exclusive interview, child, with the Daily Mail. I feel like there's no reason for you to do an interview with anybody unless you're trying to get Simone's attention. But I'm not, you can do that any other way. You can do that any other way. It's weird to me when parents start to make things about themselves. And maybe the mama feel like, oh, well, I'm just talking my piece. I don't have any, because I don't think the mom has any ill will towards Simone or whatever. It's probably because the mom's clean now. Simone is one big at the Olympics or whatever. And so, the messy news people wanted to capitalize off of that. However, I still feel like this should not have been a conversation on the news. I really wish the mom would not have talked to the media. And I think it's great that she wants to make amends with her. That she's in contact, I think, with the other sister. But that it takes baby steps, and a baby step does not include an interview with the news people. not at all. But sometimes people do this because they tried it privately and no one responds, and you try to push their hand because now publicly the world know, oh, well, the mama wants to reconcile, and then it forces people to ask Simone or try to ask Simone if Simone does an interviews if she wants to, talk to her mama. So it's a way that you force people to respond to you publicly because they did not do it privately. So, child, we shall see. But I was like, get out of my face. I also saw a little post with Simone. Now let me on the Simone thing. What I left? Is that all? Am I done, child? I feel like I'm finished. Let me see. We did that one. We did that. Oh, Erica and Safaree. Erica, Mena, and Safaree, they aggravate every piece of my being because I feel like they don't want to leave us out. The group. I'm trying to find the actual post for them to get to. Y'all can also like my thumbnail. Because I'll probably be live tomorrow to cover some of this other stuff, but we're already at 2 hours. There we go. So I saw a post about Safaree saying how he's over there in Jamaica or somewhere in the islands. He wants to give back to children. He wants to, help and he care about kids and blah, 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 blah. Okay, where's the video at? Here.
Right now, Kingston, and yeah, we're giving back. You see, every time I come out here, it's like, yeah, we put money in people's hands and things like that. But I want to do something bigger and better.
Now, Safaree and these random kids and these random men walking down a random street and giving money to kids, I don't know. Safaree be pulling stunts and shows. Maybe he wants to do more. I don't know. But I'm like, who are these kids?
Because I be pop up and I always, hand money out, but I want to do something bigger and better. So you're going to be a part of it. Let me know. All right. Yeah.
So he did that. Okay. Well, y'all know anytime Safaree does anything that doesn't include Erica Mena, she gets pissed and she goes to Renton and Raven.
Guys get scammed like I did by this waste man overnight wannabe prophet. This individual has no idea.
Why is it? I'm a plus size person, but is that a pocket between her breast and underarm? That's a deep pocket under her breast. That's just, anyway.
That his children have actually started school. Yeah, your daughter is officially in pre-K and started yesterday. And here I am.
Is pre-K school or the daycare? It's pre-K. I feel like because it's preschool. Because pre-K is that still preschool? But that's cool, right? It's not daycare. I won't be sure. Anyway.
Feeling guilty because I wasn't there due to work. And while I'm feeling guilty, motherfuckers is out here trying to make the world believe that they actually have a charity because they care about other people's children.
Now, all that man said was when he be in Jamaica visiting, having parties and fun, he give out money to kids in the streets and that he wants to do more. How was that? Okay.
How can you care about anybody else's children when you don't even care about your own? You miss out on birthdays by choice. You miss out on Christmas by choice, all because you think missing out in their lives makes me suffer.
I want them to go away. I really do. Because I feel like she has the same complaint every time. He's a bad father. Okay? He's a bad father. He's not around. He tricked me. Not with the second baby. Maybe with the first, but not with the second one. Okay? I just feel like I don't like it whenever he do something, she brings it back to what she don't like because he don't do, as if we don't already know. And I feel like it's not that I feel like, oh, Safaree's a great dad and she should stop complaining. It's not that at all. But you not telling us nothing that you ain't told us already. It's not as if she come to us with updated information. It's not that she come to us and give us breaking news. It's like we know he ain't the best father at all. We know it's all stunts and shows. We know. You know when Sierra was in an interview that one time and that lady asked her how it was co-parenting with Future and she laughed. You want to know why? I don't have to answer that question. You already know. When people ask you a question about something that ain't changed, it ain't changed. So every time Safaree does something on his own social media, for whatever reason he want to do, and whoever follows him, and she then makes it her point to say, well, hey, he's over there doing that, but guess what? We know. I just want her, because at some point, Safaree is who he is. He ain't changing. He ain't shit. Okay. But you call him out, don't change nothing. It don't give him any less bookings. It don't make any woman not want to bang him who bangs him. It makes Erica look like she's hung up on the fact that he is living life and he don't care that he's a bad dad. He don't care about what she say. So it does make her, and it's gonna sound weird, it does make her seem like the bitter baby mama because you know your ain't shit, baby daddy ain't shit. However, you complaining ain't gonna change nothing. It makes most people say, girl, please, we don't care. Because we know that already. We know that. You are not the only person to have a POS baby daddy. However, the amount of time you stay fixated on discussing his ain't shit ass, it does make it seem as if you have not let go to move on with life. Because whatever he don't do, he don't do. He don't do. And that's what, child, that's on him. Because his kids will make him answer for that as they get older. So he has to deal with that. But even her saying, you know, he doesn't come around because he thinks it hurts me. He may just not want to be around you, but also be a bad father. I just want her to stop putting us in the group chat when it has nothing to do with us or even him. Because he ain't going to do whatever it is he ain't going to do.
Wake up call. So be feeling for you at any time, and I've proven that. But your non-existence in my children's life does not make me miserable. It actually has helped me progress so much.
Ma'am, you lying. I wish I would be out here talking to my ex-husband, deadbeat baby daddy, through IG Live. It shows you know he ain't shit, but you still want some kind of communication, interaction with him. You want him to acknowledge you in some kind of way. So let me go, because he always on social media. Let me go at him, and hopefully he'll respond to me, and I can go back. And he be child ignoring her, and that's what's sad. And it's almost like, is he a bad baby daddy, or is he a baby daddy who just don't want to be around her, so he limits his time around her? Because let's say this: if he has scheduled time, and if he only gets his kids when he's supposed to by the court order, I mean, he should do more, absolutely. But y'all both seem crazy. So at this point, it's fuck Safaree and it's fuck you too. Okay? And it's something about it that makes me wonder, why does she always talk to him through social media? It makes her look like a bitter baby mama. And even if she has every single reason to be that, you have not progressed if you can't stop addressing the deadbeat baby daddy who you know is a deadbeat. It makes you look like you, if he responds to you, you're happy, girl. Anyway, take us off the group chats. Take us off the group chat. I think that's all I have for today, y'all, because I'm tired. It's 9:30. We've done 2 hours and 15 minutes. I have to take these pain meds so I can go to bed, y'all, because, yeah. Anyway, my clothes, I look so disheveled. So, again, sorry for being away for a few days, child. But if you missed the beginning of this thing, back pain, ER visits, and craziness. But I'll come on tomorrow for some kind of live. I will also be reviewing Love at the Lockup. I'm going to try to do the Braxton show. Episode 1 of the Braxtons was so small and minimal, I did not want to review just episode 1. So I'll watch episode 2 and then see. So I'll have content up tomorrow. Excuse me. I may not have stuff up on Sunday, because I got to go somewhere. I will be reviewing the new episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I am about to go take some muscle relaxers and pain pills, and hopefully I can go to sleep comfortably and talk to y'all tomorrow. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and all that good stuff. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok and stuff. And again, I will talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Thank y'all. I hope to feel better soon. I really, really, really do. It has been a crazy couple days, y'all. But we will make it some kind of way. And y'all don't forget to like the video. But I have to go. I love you all. Bye.